Hi friends, and welcome to my channel. So I am a straight up mess today, but I wanted to show you how I fry my fabulous chicken. I have a little thing, so I'm getting ready to fry like 60 pieces of chicken, and I went out last night. Yeah. So no time for makeup, no time for any of that, because I got to get this done. So we are going to fry some of your Bon's or Bonji's fabulous fried chicken, and it's a really great recipe. It's from my me mom. Easy to do, so let's get her done. Oh, don't forget, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and a big thumbs up. Thank you. Okay, so I have the chicken in the sink. That's just half of what I'm doing. I still have another half to do, but I wanted to show you real quick just how I season it. I have crushed pepper. You can use just regular pepper, but ground black pepper. But I don't know, I like the crushed pepper. And I just spread it all over that. I already did some already because I want it takes a while. But you can definitely use the regular ground black pepper. I have some garlic powder. I don't like to use the garlic salt because I'm already going to put some seasoning salt in it. So we're going to put some garlic powder in it. My sink is sanitized very well. The chicken is washed. I actually had some chicken breast that I had to take back to the store because it smelled funny. If you open up your chicken package and you think that you have to smell it twice, or you just start smelling it, then take it back or just throw it away. So we have the garlic powder, and then of course, bam, Lowry seasoning salt. You gotta put the Lowry's on here. This is what makes the chicken. This is what does it. This does the chicken. And we're just gonna mix that up. Mix it, make sure you get it mixed up really good. Sometimes when you're doing a lot, you can actually do it the day before and stick it in the flour, and it'll be nice to season. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on that. You can also put some cayenne pepper, which is, spice it up a little bit. But since these are for friends, I'm just sticking to the program. And that's it. That's all my seasonings that I actually put on my chicken. That's it. That's all we got. So what I actually do now is I put flour in the baggie. Just in any kind of bag, I season this flour. I season the flour with the same thing I season the chicken with, and you just stick it in there. Not too many at a time, not too many at a time. So these are my wings. Oh, I meant to show you, like the wings, I do fold them back like that. Just put the little wing tip behind. Just get that chicken in there. Make sure it's mixed up. Put a little bit more on. So right now we have thighs, legs, and wings, but I actually have the chicken breast that I had to take back, and more wings and legs. So you get that in there. You shake it, and in the meantime, I have vegetable oil, any kind of oil, your oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, corn oil, any kind of oil is actually heating up. Okay, so the oil is heated. I actually have the fire on high, but we're going to turn that down now. I put it to medium, just put it low when you're first putting your chicken in. Just keep it low because we're going to cover it so we can make sure that the chicken is cooking. And here we go. It's just beautiful. Be very careful. Please, please, please be very careful. And you don't want to put too many pieces in the pan. You don't want to jumble your chicken up. You'll put one more wing in there, I guess. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cover it. Now don't forget, this is on medium. And we're gonna let that cook. Let me turn you around. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let that cook for on low, just on just a medium heat for a little bit. And what I do is I cook it on medium heat and covers it so that way it's nice and juicy on the inside. And then I'll turn the heat up, I'll turn the fire up, and then I will brown it better to get it all nice and crunchy. So that's what we're doing right now. The Bonji's fantastic, fabulous fried chicken, however you want to say it. I really do make good chicken. So I just wanted you guys to see this because I like you guys to see everything I do. Excuse my appearance, but sometimes a girl just can't always be glamorous. Yeah, so that's doing that, and I'll let you see it when I'm ready to flip. We're gonna flip this. Well, a wing came up here. So what I'll just do is turn it and just press it down. Gotta make sure that you get, I like to get all my pieces of chicken. And so I'll just press it down, break the bone. Just make sure, see how it's just pretty, just nice and light, very light. Because we're going to brown it up really good later in a little bit. And cover that back up. We're going to flip again. Since I have so much chicken to cook, I made 2 bags of flour because I really have a lot of chicken to cook. But I really want to get this out, and I want to show you how easy it is just to fry up some really good juicy chicken. So I'm just going to cover that up just a little bit more, one more time. Okay, so now we are going to turn it up. Turn your heat up. Make sure it's like a little high, on high. Make sure it's on high. Let me see if you can see my fire. So I'm turning it up on high. This is like not too high, but high. And we're gonna let that cook. And I'll show you how nice and crispy and brown it's going to get. You also want to get like a baking sheet or a little, here we'll use this. Make sure that you always have your handle away, out of the way, so you do not accidentally knock anything hot oil on you. I take paper towel. Take the paper towel and just hold it up so we can get the oil off of the chicken. Now make sure that you turn the chicken on this one when it's high like that, because you don't want it all icky and burned. So we're going to turn it. This one I couldn't really get it down. Just always keep an eye on it and just, look at that. Woo-hoo, baby. Just let her cook. Let her cook. As you see, it's getting brown. It's going to be crunchy. It's going to be so good. Make sure you try to get all the sides too. Like, I don't like any part of it being not brown. This is definitely going to be our tester piece right here. So I just try to get all around all the sides. It's looking really good. Look at that wing. Oh, yeah. So make sure that you just, keep an eye on it and just I don't have time limits on my cooking. I just cook it. But as you can see, the colors, the texture, and everything is going to tell you pretty much when it's done. And don't forget, we actually cooked it on medium heat with the cover, so the chicken should be nice and juicy on the inside. This wing is done. Make sure you let the oil come down. And then sit it on that paper towel. I'll show you that in a sec. Looks very good. Very, very good. Okay. That looks amazing. Little hot sauce on that, baby. And don't forget, like I said, you can put cayenne pepper. You can make it spicy. So you can do whatever you want. And it's all good. Now, what you're going to do is move this out of the way. This is where it's at. Just letting the oil soak down and soak out. We're going to turn this back down. Grab more chicken. And put her in. Repeat. Just repeat the same process. Although when you get the little chicken crumbs under the bottom, you're going to want to, after the second fry, scoop those out or either change your oil. Usually it's not, since I'm doing so much chicken, I would have to do that. But if it's just regular couple of pieces of chicken, then you should be fine. Another wing in there. I turned the oil, I turned it down, nice medium. Cover her up. And now we're on the second batch. Just repeat. And you can add more chicken. If you take 4 pieces of chicken out, you can put 4 pieces of chicken back in the bag with the flour. So it's just a continuous process until all of your chicken is cooked. Okay, friends, it's time to taste. I put a little bit of hot sauce on it because I love the hot sauce on my chicken. Look how pretty that looks. And we're going to bite into it. Hear that crunch? Look how juicy. It's a little hot though. That's some good chicken. Look how juicy. I'm gonna have one more bite. I know it's hot. Ah. Mmm. Mm-hmm. It's so good. That's it. That's how you fry the chicken. I love it. I'll show you one more batch. So we're just going to go over that one more time. You put the heat on low. You get your chicken in there. Make sure you turn it like medium, not low, medium. Turn it. This has been sitting in the flour a little longer, so it's going to be even crunchier. So sometimes I just put it in there like a couple of hours earlier. But I got a late start today. And recover this. Recover it. And just let her go for a little bit. Okay, we're going to turn that heat up. Remember to turn it, once you take the lid off, you want to turn the heat up Because what you're doing is you're just browning the chicken, making it nice and crispy and brown and beautiful. See how that sizzle just gets a little bit higher, a little bit louder. So that's the very important part of keeping it nice and juicy. You cover it, you let it cook, then then you turn it up on high heat and get that outside nice and crunchy. Yeah, on high heat, and you just keep an eye on it. You just want to keep flipping it. Don't forget, like I said, I like to get all the sides. This one has to go up. Sometimes you can just lean them against each other. Nice golden brown, very pretty. Nice golden brown chicken. So I wanted to say, if you're new at this and you're not sure if your chicken is done, so just take one, be careful, and just cut into it. Cut her open, and you see it's clear to the bone. I'll show you. Let me see if I can turn it around. See, that's clear to the bone, so you know it's done. As long as you don't see any red in there, she's good to go. When I do that, because I will do it with the breast, just flip it back over. Just let it fry a little bit. So, make sure you get that oil dripped down. Transfer it into your little side tray that has paper towel in it, so it can catch, so it can soak up the grease. See if I can pick you up and show you. I'm gonna see if I can do two things at once. So here. Because you don't want greasy chicken. Greasy chicken is not fun. And that's pretty much it. I'll show you one breast. Okay, so we have some thigh and breast in here, and this is what I wanted to tell you. Like my chicken breast, I cut into it because it's so thick. It's just thick. And you want to cook, so you can just cut into it. And if you see it's clear, like the meat that's clear, I think it can cook a little bit more. I see a little tinge of red in there. Not happening with me, so I'm gonna flip that over and just let it cook a little bit more. And the same exact with the thigh, because the thigh has so much skin on it and meat and the fatty part. My thighs look great. Just as long as you don't see any kind of redness come out of it, it's pretty done. You want to see juice, but you don't want to see red juice. So I'm gonna let that chicken breast cook a little bit more, and I'll show you how juicy it is. Okay, so since I'm cooking so much chicken, I'm going to get rid of that. Like I emptied the fresh oil from on top off, and because I want all of my chicken to look nice and fresh and clean and beautiful. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm actually getting ready to start pulling out another pan to fry in, fry more chicken in, but if you want it all to just look beautiful, just get rid of the excess goo and start over. So just make sure your pot's nice and good. I'm gonna put some oil in there. Nice amount of oil. And start over. Okay, so here's that chicken breast. Like I said, I cut it open a little bit. Nice and juicy on the inside. Beautiful. Okay, so that's how you make Bonji's famous, fabulous fried chicken. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and a big thumbs up. I'll see you at the next video or check out the next one. Bye, friends.